Okay, one big question for you, Melissa.
Please.
I'm very curious about this.
Wonderful. Tell me, please.
Okay, so what are you doing when you're thinking about improving, or how do you kind of go through the process? I mean, to get towards improvement, even if you're at the beginning or the middle, at any point, really.
Hmm. So you're asking what means to improve?
Yeah. And I mean, what are you thinking about? Or
That's
what
one.
what do you do? What do you do as well?
What do I do? Well, I compare a lot in the main painting and also with others.
Your main sort of goal when you're approaching that improvement, or the main thing you're going to be using in order to improve, is comparison. You're going to compare with the sort of masterwork. You're going to find that in the painting, and just try to work to get the same effect.
Absolutely. Yes. So it's not about copying what the other is doing, but to find resources
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
in their work. So I won't make the same arm as Odd, for example, did in the Golden Cape, but I will look at the Golden Cape, which has a wonderful elbow, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And I won't make the same elbow, but I will look at it and look for those resources he used it, or at least I will try to find them and to use them as well as him, but in my painting.
Yeah.
So I could reach an sort of an improvement, not copying, but that what I said, like looking for resources in others that knows better what they are doing than me,
Yeah.
right? So I think comparison with painters you admire, all masters, alive or not, and also with the same painting you are working on, because I think that everything should appear all together at the same time. So, but by comparing, like for example, this part, no, is very much developed than this other. So by the comparison of the same painting, like what is going on in the same painting, you can find out where to improve it, right? It's like, imagine if all this part is completely like the ground, like there is nothing here, but these two faces are completely developed. It's like, okay, if I compare the whole composition,
Right.
it's completely unbalanced. And
Yeah.
I think that there you also can find what to improve.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a really good point. I
Hmm.
hadn't thought about that, but yeah, I find myself doing that a lot too.
Uh, when I teach in my classes, I always give this example. Imagine that a baby, a newborn baby is born.
Oh yeah. I think I know where
uh,
you're going.
it has a point. And this baby starts to grow, and he or she turns 4 years. And when she or he, when he turns 4 years, his left arm stopped growing, but the whole body continued. But then suddenly one day, this 4 years old boy will turn 40, and his left arm will be 4
Yeah.
and won't have sense,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I guess it's the same with painting. Like everything should have the same age at the same time.
Yeah.
You got my point? Like
Oh
if
yes.
we
That's a very good analogy.
so if we observe nature, everything grows at the same time harmonically. And if we are nature observants, then why not to work the same way as nature works,
Yeah.
right?
That's a really good point. I haven't thought about it quite like that. So that's very interesting analogy.
And so now you have something else to think about, Nick.
I sure do. You just blew my mind.
So yes, now it's a bit unbalanced here, and and it will happen because well, it's nothing can be perfect, I think, and but it's nice to be open and try to observe as much as you can and find out if there is something missing or there is something unbalanced or there is an arm that is not growing at the same time as the body.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Melissa.
So
I
much.
appreciate you being a part of this. It was very interesting to hear your thoughts. Thank you, everyone who came.